In this presentation, I, Madeline Lane, will discuss the ideas of President Donald Trump. I learned everything I know from the book Great Again, How to Fix Our Crippled America, written by Donald Trump. I will look at Trump's view on important issues such as education and immigration and discuss his solutions to fix the problems at hand. First topic we will address is immigration. The media has criticized the president's plan for a wall, but his reasoning can be justified. In the book, Trump states that a good country that doesn't control its border can't survive, especially with what's going on right now. He is aware that the immigration system in the United States is flawed. The country is open and anyone can get in and stay without repercussions. Trump wants to change this. Donald Trump is not against immigration in its entirety. However, he is against illegal immigration. In his eyes, he sees the numerous criminals who have immigrated to the United States. These people include rapists, killers, and drug dealers. The president is aware that this is not the majority, yet he wants to protect the country from the portion of illegal immigrants who are criminals. Also, the government does not know how many illegal immigrants reside in the country. One proposed solution to the problem is to build a wall along the border of the United States and Mexico. The wall would be, in Trump's words, a combination of massive walls, impassable trenches and ditches, and rugged natural terrain. Critics have questioned this idea due to the cost. However, Trump has a plan for this as well. He has said time and time again that Mexico would pay for the wall. He doesn't expect the Mexican government to hand him a check, but he has proposed raising the fees charged at the border and increasing the price of visas to come into the country. Another proposed solution of Trump's is to enforce the laws already in place. For example, if a family or individual were caught overstaying the length of their visa, they would be punished. Moving on, our next topic is gun laws. Gun laws are another controversial subject in the United States. Trump, being a Republican, is in favor of citizens' possession of guns. The Second Amendment reads, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the Secretary of a free state, the right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." He believes that the Founding Fathers made the right to bear arms number 2 in the Bill of Rights because it is almost as important as the rights protected by the First Amendment, including freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Trump is also in favor of a concealed carry license. He has one and believes that the Second Amendment should not be restricted to one's own household. Lastly, he does not wish to change certain laws already created in regards to gun control, more specifically the laws regarding felons and the mentally ill. He agrees with others that these people should not have access to guns. With the multiple terrorist attacks that have occurred over the years, the country needs to improve existing gun laws. One way Trump wants to improve the issue is by prosecuting criminals more seriously. He believes strongly in a program started in Virginia in 1997 called Project Exile. This program requires criminals caught with guns to be sent to jail for a minimum of 5 years. The program lowered crime rates and proved that the problem is not caused by the possession of guns, but rather the criminals who have access to them. Another proposed solution is to improve mental health facilities. The attacks that have happened recently have been due to mentally ill citizens not receiving proper treatment. When Trump looks at the government's current tax code, he is disappointed. The system is costly, job-destroying, and confusing for businesses and individuals. The system takes money from people who need it, discourages the growth of businesses, and penalizes individuals and businesses for achieving success. To fix the system, Trump wants to put money back into the hands of citizens. He wants to see a simple system that allows people to keep more of their money they earn. He wants to limit income taxes to promote college savings and consumer spending. He also wants to see a decrease in corporate taxes. He has even gone as far to suggest eliminating certain taxes, such as the death tax. Another big problem in the United States that has a simple solution is infrastructure. The entire infrastructure in the United States needs repair. This includes bridges, airports, water tunnels, power grids, and rail systems. This also includes the internet. The solution to this problem is to create jobs. If jobs are created to fix these problems, the problems will vanish quickly. The projects can be funded through bonds issued by the government, and a government official can be appointed to oversee this process. Fixing the infrastructure in the country will make people on time for work, which will cause them to make more money and in turn spend more money, resulting in a boost in the economy. Donald Trump values education, but he is witnessing failing public schools across the nation. One problem he sees is the Department of Education's idea of Common Core, a one-size-fits-all approach to learning. This system doesn't allow for creativity or room to focus on topics students in a certain area may need extra time with. The solution to this is to eliminate this approach and allow state and local governments to run their education system. Also, competition is very important in education. This revolves around the fact that if schools have to work to keep students at their school, they will have to improve their education being provided there. Another education issue is the cost of a college degree. Every year the price increases and the number of students who can afford to attend decreases. Trump's proposed solution to this is to stop the government from making a profit on student loans. The government should work to promote students to go to school, which would eventually help the country. Trump wants to reform the existing healthcare system to make it more affordable. Obamacare made insurance costs skyrocket. It has caused people to be unable to afford health insurance and doctors to get paid less. Trump's solution to this issue is to eliminate government participation in health insurance. Removing the government from this issue would allow for more competition between insurance companies. If private insurance companies operated in every state and had to compete with each other, the rates would be much lower. There are many problems, in Donald Trump's opinion, with the current United States military. The military is underfunded, weak, and not respected. Part of the problem is that the United States has not been acting tough. They make empty threats and never follow through. They help countries in need for free, and then those countries do nothing to help the United States in return. To fix these problems, the United States government and military need to gain back their credibility. Trump believes that if an attack happens, the people responsible should be bombed. He also believes that if the United States military goes to another country to support them, the receiving country needs to be held accountable, and when they are able to operate by themselves again, need to repay the United States, mainly by doing business with them before doing business with a different country. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.